Hi, my name is Lynda and I'm here to honor my daughter, Hope Marie, who I aborted in 1975. As a 21-year-old college student, my life was on track. Then I went on vacation, and through some stupid decisions, I found myself pregnant. I didn't know what to do, how to anything. My mom found out that I was pregnant because of my morning sickness. And her comment to me was, "We'll take care of this. I'm not going to let one mistake ruin your life like it ruined mine." I didn't realize until almost 30 years later that she was referring to me. I was the mistake that had ruined her life. I went to the doctor. It was a regular doctor, it wasn't a clinic. And he examined me and said, "Okay, you're almost 12 weeks along." I said, "No, I know exactly when I got pregnant. I'm 10 weeks along." He said, "Any problems?" I said, "Yeah, morning sickness." He gave me a prescription, and I said, "What will this do?" He said, "Don't worry about it. You're going to have the abortion anyway, so don't worry about the birth effects." I just looked at him. I went and had the abortion 2 days later. I remember crying. I remember hearing a vacuum and realizing, but turned to a life of bad relationships, trying to replace the loss that I didn't even know I felt. I ended up pregnant, and we got married, and I had a beautiful daughter. 3 years later, I had a beautiful son. Fast forward 16 years, and I made arrangements for my daughter to have an abortion. So I also had a part in killing my first grandchild. It wasn't until I came out here to Salem and started searching and started having dreams. And I know now that that was God's way of getting me where He wanted me. I thought I'd been a Christian all my life, but that was just something that happened. That was a blob of tissue, nothing to be concerned about. Until I started reliving over and over and over the abortion. I could see the office, I could see the doctor's face, and I could hear his impersonal remarks, but no big deal. We'll take care of it. I struggled to know who to turn to. That time I was a deaconess in my church. And I'm going, I can't confess this to anybody. I killed my baby. I killed my grandchild. How can I be a deaconess in church? That I'm not a good Christian woman. My pastor's wife spoke with me. She knew something was going on. And she met with me when I went and spoke to her husband. And I felt such compassion from him that I did not think was possible coming from a man of God. I thought I was going to get the hellfire and damnation speech. The one thing he said to me, and I have repeated this over and over, and it gets me through several things. He said, "Lynda, when that abortion doctor performed that abortion, Jesus was right there to welcome your daughter into heaven." I thought, wow, I have a daughter in heaven that's waiting for me. He gave me the name of somebody to call for the Save One recovery. I went through that recovery Bible study, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done. But since then, I've decided that I cannot be quiet any longer. That was not a blob of tissue, that was just a medical procedure. That was my daughter. And for the 55 million that have been aborted so far, those are those are kids. And I thank God they're in heaven right now. I'm speaking out for all those unborn babies. And we need to recognize that we did hurt. We were lied to. I look at the ultrasounds now and I think, that's what my baby was doing. She wasn't a blob of tissue. And she will never again be a blob of tissue in my mind. Thank you.